You can ask a question, but you are not allowed to be disparaging about yourself. You are awesome. You are incredible, brother. You are getting better every freaking day. Okay? So if I could buy you for the skill set that you think you have and sell you for as skillful as you are, Sean, boom! Best deal I ever closed. I just want to say that personally, as somebody who's watched you develop over the months here, Sean, you are amazing. You are incredible. You are putting in the work. You are allowed to ask anything you want, but I don't want anything in front of it that says, I'm not good at this, because you're amazing. All right, there you go. Turn it over, Sean.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Some great coaching. I don't even got to ask my question now because you did all the work.
Are you good? Are you seriously good?
I have two things I'm working on.
All right, hit me.
Two things Yes. So the one is we got this specific product and we have a specific customer where I think the product would be a game changer for them.
Okay.
So my message to them is, hey, I've got an idea I'd like to get your opinion on.
Okay.
I think it could be a game changer in your business.
Got it.
It goes to voicemail or the phone call. And then from there on, I talk about the product and how it could be a game changer for them, and then come up with an offer where they could try the machine out without any cost towards them, because I know once they try this machine out, it's going to be a game changer and they're most likely going to buy it. So my goal is to get the machine in their yard.
Okay.
No, ideally I'd have insight, but this specific product and the specific customer, it seems to be a bit challenging to find insight.
What does the product do?
So it's a.
Can you share it? If you can't share it, don't tell me. Is it okay to share it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What does it do?
I'm selling it, so I'm sharing it all the time. Right. Compact wheel loader that has a very narrow width to get into tight areas. It also has turf tires, so it won't rip up the lawn when you're going into specific places, and it has a very high capacity for the size of the machine. Now, most people take a look at the size of the machine and they're like, that thing's going to be useless to us, but the fact of the matter is the technology is very advanced.
When they think it's useless, when they look at it, you said, I want to go to I'm using my own time travel technique. I want to go back to something you said. You said they look at it and they see the size of the machine and think it's going to be useless to us. Does that mean because the machine is small or the machine is big?
It's because it's very small.
Okay. And what applications are they using this for? Is it, I'm assuming you said turf. Is it a landscaping application?
It sure is, yes.
Okay. So you could lead with the, hey, I've got an idea I wanted to get your opinion on. Might be a game changer for you. That's good. But you could also go right into your Course 02 ECCP and be like, yeah, there's a little secret that the top landscaping companies are sharing amongst themselves that I just wanted to make sure you were aware of. What is it? What is it is in summer months, staff is ultra important. And a lot of times you guys have more jobs than you have people, and you have that floater crew, right? You've got your 3 or 4 auxiliaries that are coming in and they're, helping on a specific job. They're getting things loaded, they're getting things unloaded, and then we're leaving the guy that's doing the sprinkler lines or whoever, or and you have a crew that's tight and they're bouncing around. And kind of the biggest problem is, well, hopefully this is the biggest problem, moving those people around and deploying the human assets per job. How are you guys dealing with that? Man, it's rough because we only have certain people. That we do have some helpers. That's why I wanted to bring this up. So there's a new piece of technology, right? It's small, but it's mighty, and it literally is doing the work of, call it 1.5 helpers, to where one individual now, a single individual, can use this load. And the way the technology is, this thing is tight. It'll fit through doorways the exact same way a human being would, right? They can load on 3 to 4 loads, human loads. So now in one trip, I'm taking 3 to 4 human trips, able to get in and out of the dirt there. And just like a human's foot, it's low impact on the grass. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you start thinking in terms of having your high skilled, your line installers, your sprinkler installers, your high skilled employees, not having to do load and unload work, let's get them doing revenue generating activities, and B, worse, having them waiting around for a helper not having enough helpers on the job, waiting for that truck to come over from the Adams Street location to help them unload sod. It's an absolute game changer. Does it make sense for me to get over? I pulled an insight out of my butt there, but that's exactly what that product, how you described it to me, is able to do. It doesn't seem exciting to you because you're in it all day and you're like, it's equipment. Me on the outside looking at the problem, like, that's a pretty exciting fix, because I tend to know enough to be dangerous, and the companies that you're supplying, my guess is their employees, they fall into 2 categories. Well, actually 3, okay? Unskilled. Those are your lifters, your jack of all trades, if that's a word, right? The muscle of the job. And then skilled. That's a guy that can cut stone. That's a guy that can attach sprinkler lines. That's a guy that knows how to program a Rainbird control unit. And then helpers, right? And in the busiest of seasons, I got to get extra helpers. Tommy, bring your nephew. We'll find some work for your nephew. Here's what ends up happening, though. The helpers and the muscle end up slowing down the skilled because they don't have their supply. That's what your new piece of equipment is solving, right? And that's where you could say, and I just pulled one at random from ECCP, little secret. It's a little secret. How is it a little secret? They're sharing that this one piece of equipment is doing the work of 3 freaking helpers, right? And now you have one skilled employee shows up to the job site. This thing's small enough to fit on their truck. When the sod company comes with the sod, even if they have to get through a narrow gate, in 1/3 the amount of time, 1/3 the amount of trips, and 0 degradation to their back other than lifting the sod individual rolls and say, they're able to get this thing loaded and ready to go and on to a more productive activity, right? And that's where you got to lead with the insight first and then talk about the technology later. Because if you get me sold on the fact that he's right, I'm spending too much on labor and I have my skilled people waiting around. Like, Javier can do the lines and Javier can program the sprinklers and Javier knows where the head's supposed to go. Javier used to work for the top golf course. I cannot afford to have Javier loading sod. This guy costs me $50 an hour, but he's a magician in the install, right? And these are, you get me sold on that, whatever the cost of that equipment is, it's less than I have to pay Javier to be taking sod off the truck for 3 hours, if that makes sense. Sorry to get passionate about it, but it's real easy to get passionate about this stuff when we start with what is the problem that it solves, and then reverse engineer the sales process. Hey, it's Matt Easton. If you like this video, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna teach you how to close right here, right now. I'm gonna cover all the costs for you. We're gonna get you the closing mini master class. I pick up all the costs. It's free to you. I'll cover the $299. Click the link in my bio. You're going to get access to the class. It's going to show you how to close anyone, anytime, without being pushy or manipulative. Your life is about to change. We're about to become best friends. Click the link in my bio. I'll cover the cost for you to learn how to close.